Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a great topic for today's show, in which it is proper discipline. We need to bring this back. It's been gone for way too long, okay? And I know there's a lot of assholes out there who's just going to go, oh, discipline, discipline. Oh, so you're going to have a communistic country. No, you dumb jackass. I said proper discipline. I'm not talking about like a communistic country. There's that's a there's a difference between that and proper discipline. And what do I mean by proper discipline? I'll give you a perfect example. Like let's take the example of um, police officers and law enforcement officers. There's a lot of great ones out there. There's a lot. We have a lot of great police officers and law enforcement officers. But the reality of things is that unfortunately we also have a lot of bad police officers and bad law enforcement officers who in which they think that they can do whatever they want to because they have a badge and a gun. And you know, uh, we have not just to have them fired, okay? Firing them, that's step number one. But then we gotta take that to the next level, and in which let's say if they committed major felonies like murder, and there is a difference between murder and self-defense. Okay, there's a big difference, and for those that commit murder, okay, again, step number one is firing them. Yeah, no doubt that has to be done, but we have to take that to the next level, and we have to show it to them that um, they will be put in prison. We got to put them in prison as well, just like any other convicted felon, just like any other murderer out there. Okay, and so that's what I'm talking about as an example of proper discipline. Now, it also in regards to proper discipline, it's got to also start at home for parents, legal guardians. Okay, you got to show proper discipline to your children. Because if you don't, then somebody else will, and you don't want that. And if you don't show proper discipline to them, then they're just going to grow up to become a major problem in society. Major problem. And we can't have that. Can't have that. Okay? So it's got to start at home, and you can have proper discipline and still show love, caring, and understanding as well. Because if you don't show proper discipline, if you're just like laid back and I don't give enough, I don't give enough, you know, and just let them do whatever they want to all the time and get away with everything, you know, like I said, then that's when they're gonna end up being a big problem in society later on. And uh they're gonna it's not gonna be a good thing. It's not gonna be a good thing at all. And it's not even healthy. It's not even healthy. Okay. So um you can still show love and understanding and caring and still show discipline. And like I said, if you don't show the discipline, they're gonna become a problem. Okay. And um I just lost my train of thought for just one moment. Um, yeah, I just had a mind fart. Um, I'm just trying to figure out my thought again. I had it in my mind, and yeah, they're going to become a problem. And you know, oh, here, I remember it now. They're just going to walk all over you. They're just going to walk all over you if you don't show proper discipline. They're going to use you like a welcome mat, and that's not right. You can't have that. You cannot have that. I mean, think about it this way. Let's say you don't show your child any discipline or whatever, and when they get into the adult age and when they're out in the real world, and then they don't get their way from, let's say, when they go for a job, and the boss says, "No, I'm not giving that to you." And then what are they going to do? They're going to cry. "Oh, I didn't get my way." Ugh. You don't want that. You want them to grow up to become uh, proper members of society, proper productive members of society, I should say. All right. And in order for that to happen, you got to be shown from day one proper discipline. And yes, together with love and understanding, of course, like I said, you can have all that combined together. You can do it. It can be done, but you got to do it. And you can't be this, oh, but if I show discipline, they're just going to hate me and I won't be their friend. Fuck that. Fuck being their friend. Not about that. Okay? Because if you don't show proper discipline, yes, they're going to become a problem in society. And yes, they're going to walk all over you. And not have that. So, but anyways, um, like I said, this is a time to start the healing, uniting, and in order to do that in the proper manner, you gotta have proper discipline. And that has to be shown from top all the way straight down. That even has to be shown to the elected officials that commit major felonies. Like, let's say, I'll give you a perfect example. The ones that uh, were involved in the riot that happened at the United States Capitol not too long ago. You guys are going to be caught. They will be caught. And anybody that took part in working together with Trump and allowing that riot to happen, and I'm referring to the elected officials that allowed it to happen, you know, like like it was reported before that there were some elected officials that helped Trump to have that riot happen. Because clearly there was also it was also an inside job too. So um, you will get caught. You will get caught, and you have to be shown proper discipline. What does that mean? That means all their asses off to prison. Plain and simple. If you how does that saying go? If you can do the crime, you can do the time. If you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.